Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Shadowed City Podcast. And this is the SPW Chaos Awards. I am your host, Larry. And I got me a nice blazer for tonight to present awards and also go over yesterday's show. I got my dinner right here. I'm feeling great. And I do hope everybody is having a great day, good night, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you all may be. I also got my Pepsi. And welcome the boss man, Logan Slater himself, here just in time. Now, if you missed the Carnage TV from yesterday, I strongly suggest go checking it out. It was a spectacular show from start to finish, as always. And to kick us off, we had a three-way dance. Mike Skyros and Charles Colton versus a mystery competitor who we did not know who it was. Chris Graves comes in, makes his way into Carnage TV, making a big statement in SPW, and all three men went at it, and in the end, Chris Graves walked out victorious. SPW National Championship on the line. Alex Knight versus the champion Bloodstone. And this was a classic for the ages. I would not mind seeing these two face off again. And Bloodstone retain in victorious fashion. And next up was a number one contenders match between Brain Dead and Devo Riot. And that was a vicious encounter as well. And I can't wait to see until these two face off yet again. Hold on. And in the end, Devo Riot walked out victorious. But after the matchup, Brain Dead made some big promos. And if you missed those, go check those out, ladies and gentlemen. Next up was Lulu versus Tessa on Hawaii. And that was another brutal encounter. And in the end, Tessa on Hawaii walked out victorious. Anything goes, Cousin Condrey versus Nathan Mowry, with Cousin Condrey walking out victorious in a brutal fashion. Both men were battered and beaten by the end of it. Next up was an anything goes between Adrian Knight and the Southern Psycho, what we would call an XVW showcase. And if you've never checked out XVW, go do so, ladies and gentlemen. And Adrian Knight walked out victorious. Chairs, tubes, and barbed wire bats. Damian Zeus Miller took on Tank. And these men are both violent in their own way and matter, and they love to get bloody and crazy. And they definitely did. And in the end, Damian Zeus Miller walked out victorious. Welcome, Hamza Faze. I think Alexander the judge, right? Welcome, Bloodstone. The national champion is in the house. And to cap off the show, for the SPW World Tag Team Championships, it was the Syndicate versus the Tag Team Champions, the Echoes of Chaos. And in the end, it was the Syndicate walking out the new SPW Tag Team Champions yet again. Welcome Dimebag Dan, the